What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, fantastic afternoon, fantastic pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Hassan Piker, and this is the Austin broadcast coming to you live from sunny but very cold. Well, cold in comparison to how Los Angeles normally is. California, Los Angeles, folks, we're live and alive, and I hope all the boys, girls, and MBs are having a fantastic one because today's a beautiful day. Today's a wonderful day. Today is Tuesday. It's Newsday. Tuesday, lads. It's Tuesday. This is the part of the broadcast where I tell you about my personal news, about what's going on in the world of Hassan Piker. In between the time period where I press the stop streaming button, press the start streaming button, and a lot has happened in the universe of Hassan Piker for all the parasocialists out there. Last night I ended the broadcast after like 9 hours, you know, half day type shit, you already know. And after my half day, what did I do? I watched Ranking of Kings, which is still a banger so far. I'm on like episode 11, 12. I don't know what I'm on right now, but I'm still enjoying it. And a lot of people had told me, oh, you're wrong. Actually, Hassan, it's like racist, it's anti-Korean, something like that. I don't know. So far, I've loved it. How's the tooth, old man? Incredible, immaculate, spectacular. I'm feeling fantastic. One of the greatest decisions of all time was no longer putting off my dental work and actually getting it done. I highly recommend it if you have the money to do so. Many chatters will not. Initially, the reason why I put it off was because I didn't have money. And then afterwards, I just kind of gave up on it for a very long time. Dental health is, yes, very important. Very critical for your overall health. It's been great. My teeth are so freaking clean. Like it's not even honey. It's not even funny how clean they are. I got them shits cleaned up. It's crazy. Okay. I still don't know how to obviously laugh. Like I don't know how to smile. So I will never be able to smile on photos, but I at least like, you know, this is how I smile. Hey, hi. I don't know how to do it. Are you going to take on flossing now? I was Mr. Floss. I floss all the time. I use a dental pick and everything. Like I love flossing. As someone who loves flossing, the dental work that I got done, like the deep cleaning that I got done in there opened up those gaps so much. And I love, you know, getting that floss all up in them gaps. You know what I mean? I love that. I don't know why people always talk about like flossing as though it's like a thing that's difficult to do, but I think it's like even easier than brushing your teeth. I have 4 teeth holes that need root canals and caps. They say it's gonna cost $12K, so I have to live with them until I can't, and then let them pull them for free. Oh, dude, trust me, I know how bad that is. That's my situation was bad. Okay, I had a root canal for many years ago that like literally flew off because I grind my teeth too much. So I just like literally was just like dismantling my teeth piece by piece when I'm sleeping, and it was the worst, dude. It was the worst. Okay, y'all know what that's like, but I got them crowns now. We're good. It depends on your dental structure. Some people with overlaps or crooked can have a bit of pain when flossing. Yeah, I have a little bit of crookedness in the bottom row. Look, you can probably see, but it was never so crooked that my parents were like, you should probably get all of your teeth busted and then, you know, have braces for an extended period of time. So I just never fixed it, but it's fine. I don't really mind it. Everyone's got to have a little bit of an imperfection. You know what I mean? I do grind my shit though. I do be grinding it pretty hard. It's not good. Also, I've just had bad experiences with dentists. When I was broke, I felt like they were always trying to upsell me, and that left a bad taste in my mouth. No pun intended. So I just kind of avoided going. And also, I think dental work used to be, when I was younger, it used to be a lot worse, like a lot more painful, a lot worse. Now you just go in there and they bust your shit up. They just hit you with like the craziest local anesthetics and you don't feel a goddamn thing. And it's amazing. Bro, they updated a dentist. It's not even scary now. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They patched the dentist, man. They really did some crazy patch notes on dental work where maybe when I was younger, it was like a lot more, it was just a lot scarier. And I don't consider it to be as scary anymore. Maybe it's because I'm a grown man. I don't know. What was I saying? Oh, personal news wise, watch Ranking of Kings last night. Fantastic anime. High key recommended still. Very weird, very strange, very violent at times, very cute at times, very emotional at times, complex as well. Big fan. Definitely enjoying that quite a bit. I know it's drama, but do you think at some point you can fully cover the Destiny situation today? His community are trying to sweep it under the rug. One of his orbiters have confirmed that he has recorded her sexually without consent and sent to the people without his consent. Yes, I'm familiar with what's going on with the Destiny situation. It's not drama, by the way. It's like, it's litigation. It's a crime, which might not necessarily be a crime that involves criminal penalties, even though it is a morally repugnant situation. morally repulsive situation and a crime nonetheless. Having said that, however, I don't think that it's going to be litigated in a criminal situation, considering the state that it happened in, most likely. So if this was shocking to you, I don't know what to tell you. Of course, as I always say, judge me by my enemies. And as I always say, all of my biggest haters end up coming out as ginormous frauds. Sometimes they're pedophiles. Most of them are Nazis or Nazi aligned at a certain point in their career, and sex pests in general. So this is the most classic circumstance for Ethan. No, I don't think Ethan is like that. But you know, Ethan's in a world of his own, I think. How does it feel seeing this shit with D go down? It's got to be kind of cathartic to see his behavior finally be exposed. No, I mean, he's been doing this in perpetuity. I think he had similar issues in the past as well, and I think his fan base doesn't care. I think they'll act like they're very critical of him and then repackage it as like old drama later down the line. It's usually a very simple method. Destiny does something that is like overtly hypocritical, incredibly immoral, and very wrong. Some people in his community get mad at him and they criticize him in his own fan base. Destiny goes through and deletes all of those messages and punishes every single person that is a naysayer. But he does it also quietly. And then he'll write this long, well thought out, brilliant debate where he basically will pick apart the arguments, the counter arguments, by hyper focusing on some of the silliest things that people are saying, or directly engaging character assassination without addressing the actual wrongdoing whatsoever. And then everyone in his fan base will have the talking points that they're now armed with as they go feral and make every single naysayer's life a living hell. That is what they do. And then later down the line, they will essentially claim this was just old drama anyway, and they'll package it and they'll silence it. For this story in particular, like, it was one of the things that I couldn't understand, because everyone was talking about like Nick Fuentes potentially getting his shit sucked by Destiny, and he was joking about that as well, and everyone was talking about that. But I was like, I think it's kind of odd that he's like made, you know, sex tapes with his ex-wife that he was sending to random people. I doubt his ex-wife would be on board with that. And it turns out that there were plenty of other people who were also not on board with him sending those videos to random people that he wants to fuck. It's real EPSTINY behavior, okay? Using his orbiters to go out and cut side deals with the people that he has wronged, and to try to squash this in its entirety as quietly as he possibly can, while he continues doing whatever the fuck he's doing. Sending out sex resumes? Exactly. This isn't the first time he's done it, nor the second or the third. He's been called out literally 4 times for this exact thing over the years. Yeah, he's been doing it nonstop. Seemingly he hasn't stopped. And I think he will write this ridiculous statement or make a YouTube video, and then he'll start going after everyone who has like called him out and bully them and behave in a belligerent manner and try to present them as like bad people with ill intentions and not literal victims. And then his fan base will also go along with it, and they'll badger and bully and pester every single person and engage in character assassination of every single party involved. And then inevitably his orbiters will come back because they all love that clout, and he'll just continue. Maybe he'll lose a little bit of his fan base in the process, but then he'll just keep on keeping on. He'll just keep doing the same shit over and over again, and it will be considered past drama and that you're stupid for addressing it. That's something that he has done in perpetuity over and over again. It's not the first time. It's not the second time. It's like the 4th time this particular thing has happened. And many other awful things have happened in the process as well. And he just always seems to get away with it because his fan base doesn't give a shit. They'll use the initial criticisms that some people in his subreddit are launching against him to say, look, his fan base is not that sycophantic. Meanwhile, he's just always whipping the ranks behind the scenes. He had a so-called feminist being Ghislaine Maxwell for him. It's insane. Yeah, isn't it that erudite girl who also hates me as well? She's always tweeting about you. Yeah, she's also, that's the pro-Israel girl, right? The South African one, who I think whose family moved to Israel or something from South Africa. Oh, that's South African aristocracy. That's a different girl. There's a different one. Dude, all of these people that are Destiny orbiters, they all fucking hate me. That's like the one consistent, coherent worldview position that community has. Destiny will take literally both conflicting sides in every single argument, and they will follow him to every single argument like that. But there's one thing that has not changed over the past 5 years, and that is fuck Hassan. Everything in the world that's bad is because of Hassan, and virtually all of his orbiters will assume all of his positions in real time and start like repeating. It's like a cult. I don't know how to describe it. It's a sex cult. Okay, that's it. It's literally a gross, sweaty, weird sex cult where they, I assume, like band nerds debate stuff and then have weird sex. Not so erudite is the Ghislaine Maxwell. Oh, not so erudite is the Ghislaine Maxwell. Got it. Elon salutes Hitler, ADL, and all other orgs defend him. Organizations like the ADL and also content creators like ASMONGOLD. That's so funny to me, where it's like the ADL and ASMONGOLD doing a handshake emoji over claiming that Elon Musk didn't actually do a Heil Hitler salute is so funny. How do we arrive at that planet? Like, I get ASMONGOLD doing that, but it's just like weird. It's weird. XQC. Oh, dude, that's not surprising either. Ben Shapiro's also going to bat for Elon. Ben Shapiro makes sense. What? XQC also said Destiny did nothing wrong legally. About what? Oh, Destiny sharing videos of him having sex with other people and even potentially recording them without their consent, and then sharing those videos with other girls that he wants to have sex with without the other party's consent. I'm shocked. I'm shocked that XQC looked at that situation and said, oh no, Destiny actually didn't do anything wrong legally. Okay, what about morally? I thought XQC was, you're not canceled, you're a criminal. I thought that's what his take was. Well, I guess it doesn't matter to him. The take economy is booming. Asmongold says Elon Musk's salute was unintentional. Also states that there's a 1% chance the Holocaust did not happen. I don't think these two statements are related. I think probably 99% certainty these clips are unrelated. Dude, why is he saying that there's a 1% chance the Holocaust did not happen? Are you that desperate to be edgy? Come on, Asmon. What the hell is wrong with you, bro? Like, do I think ASMONGOLD doesn't think the Holocaust didn't happen? No. I think he knows the Holocaust happened. 100% knows that the Holocaust happened. He's not. But the very fact that he has to retain his gamer cred, he has to do this like weird debate thing where he's like, oh, well, there's a 1% chance it didn't happen. It's such a stupid fucking thing to say, dude. Jesus Christ. Why do we care about what Asmon says? Because he's the largest political content creator on this platform, whether you like it or not. He quite literally is, as it stands, the largest political content creator and the largest content creator on the platform, as a matter of fact. With 53,000 concurrent viewers, ASMONGOLD currently is the largest political content creator on the platform. He just said he 100% believes the Holocaust happened. That's what I mean. I don't think that he's like, listen, I don't think ASMONGOLD deep down inside genuinely is a Holocaust denier. I don't think he is at all. He 100% is doing the classic, like, well, technically nothing is 100% certain. But when you're having this conversation, when you're having a conversation about something like this, especially in the process of defending Elon Musk doing a Sig Heil, yeah, you're gonna look like you're trying to create a situation where you're saying, well, there's a likelihood the Holocaust didn't happen, and then also do it in a way where it's like, there's plausible deniability. Come on, man. It's such a bad, you're appealing to fucking Nazis when you do that. That's so dumb. Anyone think Elon a Nazi? You just a brain dead. Well, I guess I'm just a brain dead then. I think Elon Musk, before he Sig Heiled, he was already very comfortable with neo-Nazi statements. And I have a long history of documenting all of the different things that Elon has done. But for liberals and for many people in general, like liberals and Republicans, who also are liberals as well at the end of the day, they need the optics of someone saying that they like Adolf Hitler, or they need the optics of someone just straight up hitting the Hitler salute. And lo and behold, even though he has finally hit it, he has done a lot of other stuff that at the end of the day kind of ruins any sort of plausible deniability in the circumstance, almost as much as the fact that he hit it with his whole chest. Look at this moment from yesterday. If you weren't in here, if you weren't tuned in here yesterday, I happened to tune in to Elon Musk talking, like delivering a speech, and the timing of it could not have been any better. Let's take a look.
And I just want to say thank you.
Anyway, let's look at one of these tech billionaire oligarchs speaking at the inauguration.
My heart goes out to you.
Did he just say Heil?
It is thanks to you that the future civilization. And I just want to say thank you.
Dude, like we literally, dude, we clicked in to Elon Musk talking at the inauguration, and he immediately sig heiled. And then we found out that the camera actually panned away from him to the crowd in that specific video, but he actually turned around and sig heiled twice. He made sure to hit the sig heil on both sides of the stadium. He wanted to get all angles. He wanted all angles to be covered. You can do anything, and if you don't say you did it, then it's a pass. No. The point is, you can do anything you want as long as you are a billionaire and very powerful and also right-wing and also align with the government. You can get away with it. Okay, that's it. And it's kind of shocking to me that it's happening right on the heels of all of these pro-Israel organizations that like lose their minds at random college students who are Jewish wearing a keffiyeh, claiming that they are like Adolf Hitler themselves, turning around and being like, come on. The right-wing billionaire who's aligned with the German neo-Nazi party, who actually opened the faucet of anti-Semitism on the platform that he purchased, who follows neo-Nazis, collaborates with neo-Nazis, openly highlights neo-Nazis, agrees with neo-Nazi sentiment, but he's pro-Israel, is obviously not sig heiling, even though he hit the full Hitler. My man hit the full Hitler, okay? He didn't do the half Hitler. He didn't do none of these like, oh, I was just calling out for a cab or I was just waving off in the distance. He hit the full Hitler twice. Yeah, I mean, this is also what's going on. Exactly. The political spectrum is just like Elon Musk just did a Nazi salute on live TV. Most people going, this is unacceptable. This is ridiculous. And then the far right's like, hell yeah, Elon Musk just did a Nazi salute on live TV. Meanwhile, you got the weird liberals in the center of the political equation just constantly doing this weird song and dance where they're like, no, don't you dare say that. Don't believe your lying eyes. Some of my favorite responses to this have come from, Batya Sungar Argon or whatever the fuck her name is, being like, nah, he's just autistic, dude. Yeah, he got the Nazi type of autism, okay? There's different kinds. And instead of like being a train enjoyer, or I don't know, as Connor said, in being invested in Pokemon or whatever, he got the Nazi kind. It's the worst kind of autism to have. As a German, let me tell you how to distinguish a Nazi salute from a friendly wave. Look serious, arm straight, not the slightest bit bent. Hand and arm form a single line, 4 fingers together tightly. Angle such that the hand is slightly higher than the head. Yeah, I mean, he hit it perfectly. Like, I don't know what we're talking about. He literally did the heart thing too. He didn't even do the I'm just waving plausible deniability sig heil. He did the full Hitler. I don't understand how you can look at a man doing the full Hitler twice and going, I don't know. As a person with a strong track record of criticizing Elon Musk, I feel extremely confident asserting that this was not a Nazi salute. Elon is a friend of the Jews. This is a man with Asperger's exuberantly throwing his heart to the crowd. We don't need to invent outrage. He's just autistic, man. He's just, you don't understand. He's just that's his hyperfixation. His hyperfixation happens to be, Nazi Germany. He fought law to take false accusations of Nazism are incredibly harmful during a time when the mainstream media is letting the real Nazis, in parentheses, Hamas, have the mic without question. Dude, it's so awesome. I do personally find this a little cathartic, okay? And a little funny, to be honest with you, okay? That every single person that runs the table on defending Israel and constantly screaming anti-Semite at anyone that says this apartheid regime designed around Jewish ethno-religious supremacy that is currently doing a genocide is completely unacceptable and has nothing to do with Judaism. Every single person that turns around and says, that's the most anti-Semitic thing I've ever heard in my entire life, are turning around and going, this fucking neo-Nazi wasn't actually sig heiling because he's pro-Israel. That's all this is. That's all this is. It is so morally repugnant. They are so morally bankrupt. They do not care about real anti-Semitism. They only want to defend Israel. Yeah, I mean, here, there's a side-by-side videos. Yeah, dude, you don't understand. He's just autistic, bro. Chill. Those guys are all autistic too. They're just autistic Nazis. And so is Elon. That's the full one, okay? It's not the half one. It's the full one. Do you understand? I love all of the people defending this. It's so funny. Enjoy this one. Oh, are you telling me that the guy who is exclusively tasked with having the wrong opinion on every issue, even when it's a fucking slam dunk issue, took the wrong opinion on this one as well? Nervously walks up to the mic, says Hutch, I think it's correct that Elon is a strange guy who hulked out in a strange moment, but he probably did not intentionally do a Nazi salute. Runs away. Everyone who like considers themselves to be in the center left or the center right is just like actively being like, no, you don't understand. This is not a Nazi salute. Elon's a great guy. My take on the Elon Hitler salute thing is that it was unintentional in the sense that he intended to make it a more ambiguous hand gesture with plausible deniability, but completely fucked it up. There's been like a couple clips from Republican speakers in the past few years where they sort of put up the Sig Heil and then quickly moved to the gesture they were consciously intending on doing, and I think he wanted to emulate that, but it's too uncoordinated. That's pretty funny. I love whenever people go, he didn't. These two, however, get bent. This is my favorite fucking thing that people do. Okay, first of all, I think Hillary Clinton and Kamala Harris, by the nature of their jobs, have done things that are inherently fascist. Having said that, however, I don't think that they were trying to do the Nazi salute in this situation, because if they were, you would have shown the video instead of them in that moment moving their hands and like waving to the fucking crowd. Guess what? We have the video. We have the video of Elon doing it twice. Why are they just simply posting pictures instead of the videos? Here's the second salute video, okay? I mean, come on, guys. What do you think is going on?
My heart goes out to you.
Yeah, he said, my heart goes out to you, Adolf Hitler. Yeah, he said, mein Heart goes out to you. Apparently, I'm a Zionist and a Nazi. Yeah,